up in the morning with someone new. I wanna do the things they say we shouldn't do. I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. Live life like it's a prison, break the rules. I wanna wake up in the morning.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be completely different from my usual cleaning content because I have quite a bit that I want to sort of share with you in case you're potentially wondering what it's like, whether it's worth it and things like that. So there's a bit of Wales in it and there's also a bit of Ireland in it. Now, as you can see, the lovely weather that we've got as usual, but surprisingly enough, it says it's 20 degrees, but it most certainly doesn't feel like 20. So in this video, I will explain as we go through. It's a bit of different content. We did go away to the Bahamas for 2 weeks during the summer holidays, but I am not including any of that footage because it was very family orientated, and it's basically, I don't show my daughter and I don't show my family life. So this is just something that also happened, but I feel I want to share it because it's closer to home for me personally, and just in case you're wanting to know what like the Titanic Museum, Belfast is like, and a bit of Wales. So with all that said, let's jump straight into it. So we're going to start off with a bit of a flight. Now this is actually the flight coming into Cardiff Airport, and you can see the Bristol Channel there, and some landscape over Wales, and I just thought it was just so different to see Wales from a different perspective. You can see how much open land is between the areas of Wales. Now this is on the plane. It is actually a propeller plane, the first time I've ever been on it. Super noisy as they're coming in and taking off, but when you're actually on the plane, it's a very subtle hum. It's not actually that bad. But we flew over the Isle of Man as well. We went up over North Wales, over the Isle of Man and into Belfast, which is actually part of the UK and uses the pound. So this is what the Titanic Museum in Belfast looks like. It is a huge building and there's a lot of backstory to the design of the Titanic building. So at the Titanic Museum, I had to have an iced latte. It was pretty good and very well layered. I was really pleased with that. Then we found these crisps, and I tell you what, they are the best crisps ever. I wish we got them in actually on the mainland, but they were really nice. And I did actually take this footage so I would remember to look them up and see whether they do something like on Amazon or an import. But I'd already polished off half the bag and it was absolutely gorgeous. So next we went around the Titanic Hotel, and in the Titanic Hotel they gave you a tour of the different rooms and how they were used, and the drawing room is this one on that we're walking into now, and they explain a lot about what happens in the Titanic Museum, and how the Titanic was built and planned and structured and put together. It was very interesting, and obviously we had a tour guide as well, very informative, knows his stuff, and I can honestly say having a guided tour is definitely worth the money. We had the silver, I think it was a silver or the white Star Line premium pass. Yeah, it was a white Star Line premium pass. And this is a drawing room that you can see here. It was very well worth the money and definitely a must do. If you're going to do a Titanic tour, definitely get the guided tour.
Actually first took over Harlan Wolff. He was then joined in 1861, 2 years later, by Gustav Philip Wolff, his private secretary, hence the name Harland and Wolff, which still goes strong nowadays. Now just on either side of us, guys, and again you can take a look at the So Wish. These offices are free today, they're not always free. 29, however. So even this vessel right here, him and his team would have worked on it. We're talking about 10 years before Titanic. It's the largest vessel of the 19th century oceanic. So it's a White Star vessel, hence a similar design to Titanic, only a lot smaller.
So before the Titanic or Olympic could be constructed on these slipways right here, we're talking from late 1908 onwards, throughout the whole of the calendar year 1908 plus a small bit of 1907, these slipways here themselves needed to be completely reconstructed. Again, they were very, very different. There were 4 to 5 slipways, so a lot smaller before 1908. So these poles you see here, it's an indicator of where this gantry system used to stand. So it gives us dimensions, its length, its width. The only thing it does not indicate is its colossal height for the time. So these are 76 feet in height. The original gantry was 228 feet in height, or in other words, 3 times higher. Ship time, when one of the lookouts up in the crow's nest, where they had a good vantage point of the ocean, spotted something in the distance. Now they didn't have any binoculars at the time, or still the weather was very, very cold. Obviously there had been crosswinds which heated their eyes and so on. Nevertheless, he saw something which he deduced could only be an iceberg, even though he couldn't fully see it at the time. Between the sighting of the iceberg and the eventual collision, there was just a matter of about 31 to 36.
So now we're going to move on to Crumlin Road. What is this word? I thought it was Gaol or something like that, until it was annoying me that much that I had to ask Google how to say it. And a load of videos came up on YouTube on how to say it. It's jail. Now, some back history. A lot of Irish prisons still use the spelling of jail, and it is an old English way of spelling it, but it became complicated with the word goal, so it became Jail. So there's some useless information for you, but something you probably didn't know. I was today years old, well, a few weeks back, years old, when I found that out. I thought I was educated in a grammar school. Clearly, I had not been told something. Maybe you found it interesting. I did.
Wants to be replaced. Well, now it's time to continue your journey into the heart of the jail. Make your way to the jail circle. You will pass the last stop in on your way, where you can find information on some of the prison executioners.
And then wash myself. At 8 in the morning, we must attend chapel. Religious instruction is followed very highly by the prison authorities.
It's a bit strange having a visitor up on the line with us. Or maybe you're a guest of the governor. Our visits would normally take place